Katie, welcome back to Steal the Spotlight. Today I am so excited, but not gonna lie, also a touch nervous because I'm doing a collab. Shocking, I know, I literally never do these pretty much because I'm just too awkward to function and I don't want to put someone else through that, but kindly Alexa actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to work on one of my cartoon character lookbooks with her, and I thought it'd be so much fun and also felt like a safe place to do so because she just has the warmest energy. Like alexasunshine83, her username suits her so well. If you guys aren't familiar with her channel, she does a bunch of fashion and specifically thrifted related content, which is awesome. We do kind of have different personal styles, which is why we thought it'd be so fun to pick out 10 cartoon characters as our base reference and then see how different each of our interpretations actually turn out. Just keep in mind, like all of my other character lookbooks, these aren't supposed to be a direct copy. It's not a costume cosplay situation. We're just using what we already have in our wardrobes to come up with what we might see them wearing in a live action version. Okay, so I'm here with Alexa. Hi, hello. First cartoon we have to cover is Sam from Danny Phantom. So previously I have actually done a Sam look, but it was very costumey, like closet cosplay-esque, but today we're obviously trying to make it more live action. And I don't know, for some reason I feel like if they were to make this live action, they would try and take her down more of like an e-girl path rather than like a goth GF. So that's kind of what I've gone for. The main thing I wanted to keep the same were the purple tights. I feel like that is iconic to Sam. I did switch them out to fishnets. Again, it just adds into that e-girl sort of vibe. Same with switching the skirt out for a plaid instead. I feel like it just amps it up a little bit, but it still injects an extra pop of color instead of it just being purple and black. The other finishing touches, again, are all just following like that e-girl checklist. We have the corset top, the really chunky lace-up platform boots, and for some reason, I just have to add gloves to like every outfit now, so we threw them in too.
Yeah, I really like how you went more of like the e-girl aesthetic with it, and I feel like you did a really good job like almost showing her like everyday outfit, because this is something that Sam would wear like every day, especially with the plaid skirt. And I was so gutted that I wasn't able to find a plaid skirt, so I almost took like not gothic like side, but very much like full-on black outfit with then the pop of color being in the tights. Kind of what you said, that's a very iconic thing of Sam, and so I really wanted to try to stick with that. I also went for a kind of corset style top. I went more of a like lacy, sexy vibe. I don't know, I just feel like Sam is also the type of girl that would wear lace and leather like on an everyday basis, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm wanting to go through my life, honestly. I then paired a black leather blazer to kind of cover up, you know, in the moments that maybe she doesn't want to, you know, be showing all that. And then again, very similar to what Katie did, I went with some platform boots, and I feel like both of our outfits are really similar yet different, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say too. Like we chose like certain bits that we felt like were iconic to Sam, but still somehow managed to have like really different outfits, which I think is pretty cool.
I feel like we both look like really cool gals, okay? Very cool.
Next up, we wanted to do someone from Total Drama Island. I've had a few requests to do this. I feel like most of the time you guys want to see me do Gwen. But you know what? She's pretty similar to Sam that we just did. So we wanted to keep it fresh, mix it up a little bit. So we decided to go for Lindsay instead. And you guys already know I love a cowgirl yeehaw moment. So I was right in my element for this one. Her original is quite a color block sort of situation, and I wanted to kind of stay true to that while still just adding a little bit more texture, I guess. So for the iconic blue bandana, I actually just cut up a pair of shorts. So I had a denim bandana, but then it felt like too top heavy, so I ended up cutting the waistband off the shorts as well and using that as like the little belt situation, which honestly I feel like made the outfit. I wasn't sold on it until I added that, so I'm glad I did. For the top, I kept it really simple with a red halter, and obviously her skirt is more of an orange. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything to go with that, so I decided just to kind of ground it a little bit more with a neutral beige shade instead, and finished it off with these cowboy boots. I would wear cowboy boots with literally every outfit if I had the chance, so I'm very happy with those. And even though she doesn't actually style a bag in the show, I am just a lover of over accessorizing, so I added a little macrame bag as well. I feel like it kind of ties in that cowgirl but make it beach aesthetic that we have going on.
So I just first have to say, I love that with your outfit, you really took it and made it its own thing. I think with my outfit, I tried to take it a little bit too literal. I was like, no, I need to have red and orange, like that's what I have to have. And so I really struggled with mine. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed.
No, I like how it
tried.
turned out.
Thank you so much. I think I was just so focused on like the cowboy boots and doing the blue headband or the blue headscarf and then the orange and red that I didn't kind of like pause and be like, how would she actually wear this in real life? So with mine, because I didn't have like a tan or necessarily orange skirt, I technically did have an orange skirt, but it's in a different outfit that you'll see later for one of the characters. I only had these orange pants, and I feel like this would be something if she was like kind of having a Y2K vibe that she would wear, like these really shiny wannabe Sax Potts pants. And so none of my cowboy boots made any sense with them. So I do wish I would have just opted for like platform white sneakers. I think, yes, it takes away from the original inspiration, but in this like context, I think it would have made a little bit more sense. And then just taken the headscarf and said goodbye to it, because I don't know if it's just me and like the way I see colors, but it totally messes with my mind seeing this very deep like blue headscarf. It's actually originally my mom's, or I think even my grandma's, actually. My grandma's and then my mom's, and then she gave it to me. So sentimental reasons, yes, I love it. But with this outfit, I do not. But if I'm just taking the corset top and then the pants together, I think it's something that she would wear, and I do stand behind those two pieces in this outfit. It's just the other things I would take away.
No, I actually really like how yours turned out. And to me, when I saw it, I was thinking like, it's like Y2K party night on the island and this is what she wore. Like, I totally think that she would wear this in that context.
Yeah, yours is every day and then mine is like party night.
I do love those pants though, by the way. I'm very jealous whenever you wear them in videos. I'm like, oh, I wish I had some funky, shiny pants.
They are honestly like my favorite thing. Like, I know some people are like, oh, they're out of style now. And it's like, oh no, these are like closet staples for me, like forever. And the fact that my friend made them is like so wild to me.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, I freaking love them.
So we're also doing our take on Jennifer from My Life as a Teenage Robot. Disclaimer, I have never actually watched this show. Have you seen it?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I used to watch it all the time. Although if you ask me, what is it like actually about? I have no idea. I do not remember. I just remember I loved it.
Yeah, I had to look it up, but I really like her character design. Like, the colors look cool and she looks really like fun and groovy. So I was like, yes, we can definitely make this work. I don't know, for some reason I was like robot, and then my head went to like a futuristic cyber sort of aesthetic. So yeah, this one is a little bit more intense than some of the others. I've almost like taken a cartoon character and made it less wearable than it originally was. But if you guys are from my channel, you know I love taking inspiration from like K-pop music videos, and I could totally see this being in like Asper's Savage music video. So yeah, like I think along those lines, I guess. I actually found it really hard to get that shade of like blue. Like, is it blue or is it teal? It was hard to get like the right shade, but I was like, this was pretty much the only items in my wardrobe that I had with this color. So I was like, all right, let's throw it on and make it work. And I find when it's something that I'm not too sure on, I just start adding black accessories because it helps really like ground the look a little bit. And in my brain, it's more wearable even though you're adding more layers. It's just how my brain works. It definitely does feel a little bit disjointed, I guess, but I think that's actually part of it because I'm thinking robot, they're pieced together. So it all comes back around in the end. My starting point was the swirly patterned dress. And originally I was just gonna throw the harness on over the top, but I quickly realized that I wasn't really having enough white elements because that is a big part of her costume as well. So I threw on the white tights underneath and then also the top that bought in more of that color palette as well. And then I have like the, you know, science lab goggle glasses on. It felt correct in the moment. I don't know.
I feel like it totally goes with the whole just like outfit. Like looking at it, each piece totally makes sense. And I really love how we both took inspiration from her body on how to like not recreate, but like get inspiration from, like even with the not like black leg warmers, but the way that they're going over your shoes like really shows like her legs, if that makes sense. Like I totally see it, and I feel like with yours each piece just makes sense, and it does have that like futuristic vibe, which I mean, she is a teenage robot, so like there is the future part of that, futuristic part, I guess.
I'm glad that you can see where I was going with it, because I was most worried about this. I was like, yeah, are people gonna be like, what the hell is going on here? So yeah, I'm glad.
No, I absolutely love it, and I think then it just like makes it even better of like showing the way that we both kind of took our outfits, because then I took it in more of like a cutesy way, where I tried to have the main focus be like white and then with the blue accents, which I had the same issue trying to figure out what the heck this blue shade was, and I could not for the life of me match it with any of the blue items in my closet.
I thought you nailed it, like the color blue. I was like, oh man, she got it perfect. I wish I had something that color.
So I tried to do, again, a similar thing by like recreating the body parts of her robot body, and minus the like belly button, you know, like low-rise skirt crop top thing. Wasn't feeling that, so I just went with this blue corset on top of a white t-shirt, and then a little blue mini skirt. And then my favorite part about this outfit is actually my shoes, because I think, again, very similar to Katie's outfit, we both created the shoe, or I guess leg shape that she has, and I just think it's funny that we both kind of like focused on at least like that portion.
I love this look. This was like one of my favorite ones from like the ones we're doing on my channel.
I went down a little bit more of a cutesy route, you know, going to the mall, maybe like more when she was like 16, whereas I feel like even with yours, it's like she's like turned 18, she's like ready to take on the world.
And this is why I really wanted to like do the video with you, because I feel like we both just take different like inspirations, but they both like make sense, and like the way we both interpreted it is just so cool.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole point with like fashion is you can take like one piece of clothing or like inspiration, and like two people can take it in two different directions, and like that's like the best part. Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that's why it was good that like for us to come together, because we do have that like different styles, but I feel like our brain in a way works very similarly. Like even just chatting to you the other day, I was like, our personalities are so similar, and then we come out with like these completely different outfits, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
When we were kind of brainstorming what cartoons to do, I was definitely thinking of pretty much anyone from the Strawberry Shortcake franchise, because they really do have some of the cutest outfits and just like such nice color combos as well. I feel like I already had a lot of purple tones going on throughout both of our videos, so I really wanted to do Orange Blossom just to like freshen things up a little bit, and I think this is like perfect. I mean, I'm sitting here like sweating because I don't have any aircon and it's summer here, but for you guys it's fall, autumn time, and I feel like this was perfect for that. I think that her outfit just looks so cozy, so I wanted to go for this knit cardigan, not just because that's like the only orange piece of clothing I have in my wardrobe, but I do think it works. I kept the base underneath pretty neutral with the pants, and then with the top she actually had like a sweater that had just one flower logo on it in one of the reference pictures, but I had this top that kind of just had a floral pattern going on all over it, which I still think worked and brought in a little bit of like the green livery into it as well. levery. Not sure if that's a word. And then something I noticed we both did is a bucket hat that felt like the iconic piece to her. I actually went for a knitted one and added a little flower brooch to it as well. This is like my favorite hat. As soon as I put it on, I just feel so like cute, cozy. I'm like a garden gnome. Every time I put it on, I think I'm a garden gnome. I don't know why.
I definitely see that. I definitely see that.
And then just really doubling down on the knitwear, I threw on the scarf as well. So very like cozy. I want to go and play in the autumn leaves sort of energy.
I think it's funny also that you said that like the orange cardigan is like the only thing that you have that's like orange in your closet. And when I was like going through mine, I was like, I literally don't own anything orange for some reason. And so I had to like thrift this entire outfit on like ThreadUp, and alas, the skirt was actually too big. So you won't see in the shots that I like turn my back because it's just like all pins in the back. But you know, I feel like I like this outfit. It's very orange. It's actually quite outside of my comfort zone, not like a like outfit I would normally put together, but I feel like she's just so cute, and so I was really excited to create an outfit kind of similar to hers. And I think with both of us doing the bucket hat, I mean, it's just iconic for her and it just makes sense. With mine, for the shoes, I honestly was really stumped because I don't own any orange shoes, and I didn't really want to go just with like white sneakers because this outfit kind of had more, I don't know, I just felt like it deserved something more than just like my old like white Skechers that are like super dirty. Orange Blossom deserves better. So I went with some platform docs. And so like in this universe, you know, she has her cutesy vibe, but then she's also a little bit edgy. She wants those platform docs. She wants to like have a different vibe, and so that's kind of where I took this outfit. It's not an outfit that I hated, but it's not an outfit that I like loved. I think it's because I just like don't wear orange, so I was like, I feel like a pumpkin. Especially the items I had, I felt like there's just this neon orange like in your face, and I was like, I don't even know what to pair together.
No, I think it works well though, like you like just putting them together, just like bam, that's your statement, done and dusted. Like I think that's cool, and I really love the bucket hat. Okay, so the last one we're tackling here on my channel is Sabrina from the animated series. I don't know how many people have seen this because I don't know if it was very long running or not, but I literally had this as like a PC game. I'm sure she was like, it was some sort of like mystery in the mall. I don't know, I have like a vague memory of it. I feel like if you're not familiar with it, typically when you think Sabrina the Teenage Witch, you either think like that really 90s sort of look or something that is like a little bit like darker, mysterious, but she literally just wore like a white tank top and a pink skirt with sneakers. So it was very simple, and you think on paper like, oh, that's so easy to recreate, but for some reason, and Alexa was mentioning before as well that she had the same issue, like it just, I don't know why, the mind just went blank. It was hard to come up with something, but this is what I ended up with in the end. Pretty much I wanted to make this like half lace top situation work because I had just gotten it in the mail that week and was dying to wear it. So I was like, at any cost, I'm gonna make it work. I styled just the plain white tank underneath and a pink mini skirt. Unfortunately, I didn't have pink sneakers. I feel like if I had like pink platform Converse or something, that would be really cool, but I just went for my chunky white ones and did like a pink stripe on the sock instead. And you guys are probably used to me doing this by now, but I just love to layer on hair clips. Like I will never get sick of that look, especially when they're pink. I just have an abundance of them for some reason, so I threw those on along one side. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like there's not too much to say about this look. This is very simple for my taste, I feel like, compared to what I usually put on this channel, but I do think it's really cute and I would still totally wear it, so.
I think in like probably the same thing as you had, where like it was so easy to like recreate in a way that then it almost looked like you were like copying it, and I feel like we both kind of wanted to take all of these cartoons and really like take inspiration and not necessarily do a carbon copy, whereas with hers it's like, how much can you like interpret what she's wearing? Like it's so basic, which like there's nothing wrong with like being basic is not a bad thing at all, but in this context it was quite difficult. And with the same type of style of like layering as Katie did, I just paired this pink crop top, sheared crop top on top of the white crop top and then a pink skirt. Even just explaining it, it's just so simple. But I think it does it justice, although I'm so sad that I could not get two pink items that were the same shade. Like this skirt that I thrifted is almost a little bit more of a highlighter pink, whereas the kind of pink tank top I'm wearing is more of a like muted pink. So that's the only thing I'm like kind of sad about, but I think it works still. And then just with some white sneakers, and this was kind of all I had to be able to like do it justice and have it make sense, but then also like make it somewhat interesting.
But yeah, we still have 5 more characters over on Alexa's channel, so make sure you go and check it out. That's like another 10 outfits, so 20 outfits total. You know, you really get in a good bang for your buck today. But yeah, make sure you subscribe while you're over there, and if you're new here, you can feel free to subscribe to me as well. But thank you so much, Alexa, for joining me today. It's been so fun. I'm like not used to collaborating with people, so hopefully I wasn't too awkward, but it was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for having me on your channel. Literally, I had so much fun as well.
Yay! But yeah, I will let you guys go over there, and hopefully I'll see you around.